July, Aries. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I am Aries Mizolette, and you're watching Mystic Mizolette Tarot and Astrology. So this is your July 2020 stars for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you're looking for a personal reading, you can check the description box below. This reading is general. I'm reading for a lot of different Aries, so if you're finding that it's not resonating with you, please make sure to check out your other signs. Alrighty, so Aries, let's get into your stars. So for July 2020, we've still got Mercury retrograde in Gemini until the 13th of July. On the 2nd, we've got Saturn retrograding back into Capricorn, which is your 10th house. And then on the 5th, which is 3 days later, we've got a lunar eclipse in that same house of Capricorn in your 10th house. So your 10th house is the house that is at the top part of your chart. So for you, Aries, it's how you're being seen in the world, how you want to be seen, your highest honor, like your job, your work, your career, like how are you known? What are you known for? And so there's going to be a lot of transformation here. The huge focus is change in career, change in work, change in what you want to do. You also might be moving or just making a change to your immediate environment. Like you might be like, I'm done, I gotta get out of here. You might be moving for a new career or moving to learn new skills. But there's going to be a change of direction so that you can feel gratified in the work that you're doing now. So by the 13th, Mercury goes direct in Gemini, and Gemini is your 3rd house. So things will start to move forward in communication with community, neighbors, siblings, networking. That type of thing is just going to open right up. So that way you'll be able to go forward with that. On the 20th, we've got the new moon in Cancer. So Cancer is your 4th house, Aries. So that new moon is just going to highlight what needs to happen as far as home. So if you've moved, now it's highlighting, okay, we've moved and now I got to make my home more comfortable. Excuse me. I've got to make it more secure, more stable, more, I got to renovate, I got to, make some changes. So you're really going to be doing that this month. 4th house and 10th house are your focus. Also on the 23rd, the Sun enters Leo, which is your 5th house of romance, creativity. You might also start a new business at that time, but you're also just going to be learning to have more fun in life with that lighthearted energy there. So really, Aries, everything is about the 10th house, which can bring in great wealth. You also are going to have Mars and Aries. Mars entered Aries last month in June, and so you'll be able to use that energy to initiate the projects that you want to go forward with, because Mars is in your 1st house, and as you know, Mars is the ruler of Aries, so you are in your element, Aries. So thank you for watching, subscribing, liking, and also hitting the notification bell, just so when I post a video, you will get that bell, or you'll get that notification that I posted. So I know that was kind of short, but Aries, yours is short and simple this one. So let's get into your cards, okay? I keep dropping cards. I'm like, something wants to fall out already, Aries. So Aries, how are you doing? How was your June? Mine was crazy, so I'm sorry that I didn't get the June videos out on time. I will try to make it better as I go forward, but there was some really crazy energy going on. It just seemed like a lot of crazy stuff was going on with me. So Aries, what do we need to know for July 2020 for Aries? Thank you, Spirit Guides. Thank you, Creator. Thank you, Ancestors, for being here. What messages do we need to know for Aries for the month of July of 2020, Aries? I'm going to pull for you, Aries. Alright, up under the deck we got the Fool, which is your energy, Aries. So like I said, you are starting something new, something completely new and different. You're taking a risk and you're doing something new, and I think it's going to be good for you, especially with that 10th house energy. Your first card is the 3 of Cups, so you might just be happy. You might be wanting to come back together with friends or with an old lover or childhood friends. You might even be in a third party situation. That this card can sometimes signify that, but it doesn't always have to be. It just seems like you're in that element of being happy, of celebrating something is going good in your life. Okay, crossing you is justice. So crossing you is coming in like this. You're feeling an injustice. You're waiting for justice. Something has not happened in your favor, but you're waiting for it. I think you're thinking that it will happen in your favor, but you're waiting for it. So let's see. And why it's all happening. Oh, that's why, the Tower. So you had a Tower moment, Aries. There could have been an imbalance in a relationship. You could have been in a third party situation, but it looks like the situation is dissolving right now. Like, this is no longer gonna work. Not the way that it was going forward. So things have fallen down. Things have tumbled down. Things have crashed and burned. And now you have a clean slate to start new. So the Tower moment has already happened, or it will begin to happen in July, but something is completely changing for you. Alrighty, and in the past, you have the Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles is all about equal give and take. It could have been an unequal give and take, but the Tower coming up, like maybe you felt like you were in a relationship and somebody was giving more and somebody was taking more than they were giving. It could have also been that you received a gift in the past, or that somebody gave you something in the past. And then crowning you is the Emperor. So this is your energy right here. You're stepping right into the energy of Aries. You're doing things your way, and you're not bending. You're not going to break. You're not going to allow anybody to come in with their opinion or with how they want to do it. Like, you are in your energy and your element, and you're not going to let anybody tell you what to do. And so what's coming is the Seven of Pentacles. So it looks like you got to do some waiting. Like I said, there was an injustice, and you are waiting for justice. But I think that justice will come to you, but you're just waiting. It's like you've invested time, you invested money, you invested whatever, and you're just waiting for that return on your investment to come in. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, this is how you're seeing things right now. The Eight of Cups. You walked away. You were fed up. You walked away. I do believe this is how you're seeing it. Somebody walked away from you, or you walked away from somebody. Sorry that I keep pushing my computer, but I have to be able to put my cards down. It's just a discontentment, like something wasn't working out and you had to leave. This is how others see you, as the Queen of Pentacles. So they see you as the stabilizing energy. You're a positive, motivating force within my life. So they see you as a form, as a stable force. You're focused on your money. You're focused on your pentacles. You're waiting for that return on investment. That's how they even see you. And this is what you want. Wow, you want your counterpart, the King of Pentacles. So this is what you want. You want your full stability. You want full security. You want to know that you're stable and secure. And whoever is seeing you as the Queen is seeing you as your divine counterpart. The Queen and the King came up together. So this could be a marriage. This could be just a soulmate. But it's like you're hoping for this. This part hasn't come in yet. This is the hope for the King to come in. Okay, it doesn't have to be a person. It could just be stability and security. And in the end, you've got the Moon, which the Moon has been coming up a lot. So I'm saying look toward that July 4th moon. It's a lunar eclipse in Capricorn. I believe some things are going to be revealed to you at that moon. And you've probably been waiting to hear what you're going to hear, or waiting to see what you're going to see at this time. But you've already seen enough, because you felt enough to walk away. You felt it enough to walk away. But it is your divine counterpart here. It is the King and the Queen together. And so it's like somebody is seeing you as this, as the queen, and you're wanting this. So you're wanting to be this person's divine partner, but they see you already as their divine partner. So maybe, you just don't know that somebody is in love with you, and you're just waiting to hear that they are. And I think you're going to find out this month, Aries. I really do. Because you're in your energy. Like I said, the tower hit, you're done, you're over it. You're just waiting for somebody else to make a move. Like, you're done making moves. Okay? So I'm going to do the next segment. It's called Who Loves You, Baby? And I'm going to use the Tarot of Sexual Magic for this one. So who is loving on my Aries? Let me shuffle the cards a little bit. And Aries, I'll just remind you to subscribe to the channel. I do monthly videos. I'm also going to be talking about narcissistic abuse. I just haven't figured out how I want to do the series yet, but I am working on it. So let's go ahead and get into your Who Loves You, Baby segment. Alright, who is loving on my Aries? Aries, who is loving you for July of 2020? Who is loving my Aries for July of 2020? Thank you, spirit guides and ancestors. Who is loving my Aries? I know that one flipped over, but I wasn't ready. Who is loving my Aries for July of 2020? July of 2020, who is loving my Aries? Spirit guides, ancestors, creator, what can you tell me about the person who is in love with Aries for July of 2020? Who is in love with my Aries for July of 2020? Okay, I got 2 cards, but I need one more. Who's in love with my Aries for July of 2020? Aries. Okay, let's see. Oh my God, Aries, you got the Tower again. Oh my God, so maybe it's a Scorpio? Maybe you're in love with a Scorpio, but look at how this looks. It's like he's having sex with somebody else's woman, and then the guy comes behind him with the axe to cut his head off. Like, so that you got the Tower 2 times, it really is showing me that something is coming to an end. Something is tumbling down. It's not working out. But this person does have love for you. They came up in the Who Loves You, Baby segment. So like I said, could be a Scorpio. You also got the 6 of Pentacles here. So the 6 of Pentacles you got in your other reading is also about the equal give and take. But right here it's just a woman and she's by herself with all her donuts and everything. So that could be you, Aries. Like, maybe this Tower moment put you in the type of mood where you're feeling like you have to indulge in sweets and just indulge in addictions. It could be alcohol, it could be smoking, it could be anything. But normally the 6 of Pentacles is about equal give and take. But because the Tower hit, there was an unequal give and take in relationship. And somebody is not happy. The person that loves you is not happy. This is the 9 of Swords. So traditionally the 9 of Swords is about staying up late at night, anxiety, worry, not being able to sleep because you left, Aries. But this person they love you, but they're in mental anguish over you. But I honestly feel like with the Tower, this was a toxic relationship. Like somebody wasn't being honest here, and that's why it wasn't the equal give and take. It wasn't the equal give and take. Somebody got left alone, and now somebody is just in their head and their feelings about it. And I know there's 2 people in this card, but usually it's about one person sitting up in the bed looking really sad, like they missed out on something. So I think that's what's happening. Whoever loves you, they're feeling a little bit remorseful that you left, but at the same time, and they know it was toxic and that there was an unequal give and take. Alrighty, Aries, so that's what I got about Who Loves You, Baby. So if you had a Tower moment with somebody, I would say within the past 6 months, then yeah, that's the person I'm talking about. That's the person who still loves you, who's still thinking about you, and they probably are not over you yet, okay? So let's get into the oracle messages. We're going to ask the Enchanted Map by Colette Baron Reed. Excuse me. What's going on with my Aries for July of 2020? Aries, July of 2020. What messages do I need to know for Aries, July of 2020. What messages do we need for Aries? Thank you, Spirit Guides. Uh-oh. I'm going to go ahead and flip this out because it flipped over. Slow and steady wins the race. I believe you got this before, maybe a couple months ago. But because you had a tower moment, it's saying to slow down and steady yourself. Figure out which way you want to go before you start heading in any directions. And just like I said, Mars is in your sign, Aries, which could make you a little bit impulsive. So really take the time to slow down. Don't rush through anything, especially while Mercury's retrograde. Don't rush. Be careful when you're driving. Be careful when you're moving around. Like Aries, watch your head area. You know, like Aries are notorious for bumping their head, especially when they're trying to go too fast and they're not paying attention. So slow down this month, pay attention, go slow, okay? Next, what do I need to know for my Aries for July of 2020? Aries, July of 2020. We've got encouragement. So this is just saying stay encouraged. Everything that you're doing is going to work out, but you have to encourage yourself this time. Like there might not be people around you that are as encouraging and caring and loving and want you to do good, want you to win. So this is the time when you're going to have to find the strength to encourage yourself. Okay, Aries? And last but not least, what do we need to know for Aries, July of... There we go, flipped out. The talisman. I think I got this for another sign. So the talisman is all about your own wisdom, your own experience, everything that you have in your life jacket, so to speak, you know. And it's guiding you. It's guiding you down a path that is meant for you. And you won't be able to stray from this path as long as you follow your talisman, you know, which is your experience. So it's just saying, like, the things that go with what you know, Aries. Go with what you know. And trust in it. You know, like you're going to be having a lot of energy in your 10th house, and you have a lot of experience that you can utilize. You have a lot of gifts, talents, and skills, and you'll be able to utilize them this month. So I really like that for you. And last but not least, we're going to ask Kuan Yin what you need to know for what your spiritual message is for July of 2020. So thank you for liking, thank you for sharing, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Be sure to hit the notification bell so you know when I download new videos. And let's go ahead and get into your final messages. Alrighty, so Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors, what do we need to know for Aries for the month of July 2020? What does Aries need to know for the month of July 2020? We've got the first one. Her joy renders the impossible task possible. So this is just saying be happy, because with that happiness, you can make the impossible task possible. So this is the time, like I said, you have Mars in Aries. You've got a lot of energy working towards you. You don't have to work as hard as you think. You know, all you have to do is know exactly what you want, and then you can draw it into you at this time. So you can do the impossible. That's your first message, okay? And secondly, what does Aries need to know for July of 2020? Sorry, Aries, the cards are all over the place. Means there's a lot of messages for you. Aries, okay, something fell out. Above you, the Lantern Dancer. So this is the first card in the deck, which you are the first card in the zodiac, right? So the first card is all about changing your perspective. Like you're not seeing something at the perspective that it needs to be seen. Like go higher. It's like Michelle Obama when she said, when they go low, we go high. So you got to take the high road and the high perspective in things that are happening to you right now. And I think that'll be easy for you. You're pretty objective sometimes, Aries, when you're not stubborn. So it's just taking a new perspective on things. Tweaking that perspective can change a lot of things, so your manifestations can come in. Okay, and then last but not least, she rides with wild spirit unbroken. So basically, if there's anything that's been bothering you or holding you back from your life purpose, you are supposed to be letting it go now. You are guided to let go and let God, because nothing can stop you. You're on the path to greatness. You're on your spiritual path, and nobody can take you off of it. So follow your heart, follow your joy, You know, change your perspective, and then nothing will break you. You're not going to be broken, Aries. So that's all I have for you for the month of July 2020. Like I said, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for being a part of everything. And this month I'm also doing $50 birth charts. So if you're interested, check the description box below. And I will see you next month in the August monthlies. Peace and namaste, Aries. Love you.